Hey guys, Zombie24 here, and welcome to episode 7 of my series, Becoming a Better Tanker. This series is designed to teach you a bunch of little tips, tricks, and strategies for the online game World of Tanks to help you just do that, become a better player in it and a better tanker. In this one, I want to talk to you about holding your fire. This is a concept that goes back as far as I know. I mean, one of the most common sayings in throughout military history is don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes, or if you are a student of World War II history, this strategy was used to great effect by Urban Rommel in the Afrika Korps because what he would do is he would put phony holes in lines to make the British think that there was a hole in the line, and they would try to rush through that gap. But their problem was is he was thinking one step ahead of them. So what he would do is he would put 88 millimeter flat cannons that they used for anti-tank. He would put that behind the lines, behind these holes, and just basically make a big, huge killing field. And that's the same concept that applies and that has been used in those two situations applies in this game. And basically, the whole idea is don't shoot until your enemy is sufficiently out of cover that they're screwed. A lot of times I see in this game, you'll see as soon as a tank pops up on a radar, maybe behind a rock or something, everybody will start shooting at them. And then they go back and they hide behind a rock, and then the standoff happens for a good 2 or 3 minutes. Don't do that. To use this strategy, you get them into a false sense of security, so they peek up behind that rock or whatever. They don't get shot. So then they come forward, and by the time they get, half the distance out of it, then you start shooting at them because by then they're so far out of cover that even if they try to run back into cover, it's already too late. They're going to take 3 or 4 good hits from your gun if you're the only one there, or possibly get knocked out if there's more than one tank shooting at them. That's the concept in a nutshell. And let's see in this quick little video how it applies in this one. And right here you see I have my Ferdinand. I got it during the 2-year anniversary special where they had the tier 8s on for half off. Right now I'm on the second gun. I don't have the big gun yet. I think it's like a 130 millimeter or something. The gun I have right now is a 105. It's 200 pen, 300 and some damage, I think. Yeah. But that's what I got so far, and you'll see more videos of this as soon as I get the guns going. I get a little bit more experience with it. But so we're on Erlenberg here, and most of the tanks went off to the left, or to the west side of the map, whatever you want to call it, the left, west, whatever. Most of the tanks, our team went off over there. As you can see, there is the Type 59 that you just saw, the corner of your eye over here. There's me, and then there's a Tiger P sitting on the back up there. In front of us, you saw, I think it was a T-34 or T-32, the IS-6, and there's a Hellcat. So, how it's going to work here is I can't get a shot on the IS-6 or whatever because of this pen that I have on this gun. I'm not going to be able to go through that front armor of it. This thing is a nasty cannon if you get hit in the side or if you're a lower tier tank, but the top tier tanks, I'm generally going to bounce off of you. So what I got to do is I got to try to get that IS-6 and the T-34, I think it was. I got to get those tanks to give me their side so I can start shooting them in the side. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up, and this is using your knowledge or using the map to your being aware of the map and your tank and everything, positioning yourself for success. I know that Hellcat's probably going to want to come down over the top of this hill. So because the end of the map is right here, I place my side to the end here with my gun over the top so that if he comes up at the very top of this hill, I'm going to be able to shoot him. He's not going to be able to just gun it all the way down to my side and then I'm slowly backing up while getting shot by him. And it's also going to expose that guy's flank to the Tiger P so that if I need the help, I can get it. See, he's up at the top of the thing, just like I was telling you where he's probably going to go. So that's why I angle myself right here. So if he comes over the top, he's going to have a nasty surprise, and he can't flank me. Now, his Type 59 gets destroyed. So what I do is I tell this Tiger P in a little bit, maybe a second or two, don't shoot, let those guys come forward. Hold your fire. And the reason that is so I can get side shots on that IS-6. And I know if the Tiger P tries to shoot him from the front, he's also not going to be able to do anything. He's going to bounce. So see, the IS-6 is feeling all fine and dandy, thinking he's destroyed everybody over here. So I wait, shoot him in the side, and now he starts angling himself towards me, coming after me, thinking I'm the only tank here. So I take another shot. I got about 600, 700 damage out of him. Now the Tiger P starts opening up. So no matter what this guy does, he's screwed. He faces me. He's got the Tiger P shooting at him. He faces the Tiger P. He's got me shooting at him. Eventually, the Tiger P here's going to knock him out. And the other time, this Hellcat here, I'm watching him, keeping him on the corner of my eye, so I know where he is, and I know that I can't get flanked by him. Now I'm going to be destroyed here in a second. Let's see, I think there's that T-34. Yep. See, the T-34 didn't push. He's still in the back, but I can get a couple good shots on him. And unfortunately for me, Artie's going to make short work of me pretty quickly. See, and I'm just going to pause it right there so that I don't have to quit the game or the game doesn't end. So I get a couple good shots on that T-34 too, because he's out of cover. And that's the power of this strategy is you don't need to coordinate it with anybody. You can do this all by yourself. On El Haluf, for example, that's another map that this works well on. That's, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's basically a big canyon, and on each side of the canyon, or the rim of the canyon, as soon as someone pops up on that, the opposite team's shooting at them. Don't do that. Let those guys come down into the bottom of the canyon, or whatever you want to call it, and then start shooting at them. Or if they get out onto that top, like the hill in the north of it, if you're unfamiliar, my previous video of the Stug it's like the most fun game I ever had. That's El Haluf, and you can see the hill or you see this strategy being used in the north. That's a good map to use this on. Mountain Pass is also a good one. For example, the Ice Road. If you're on the east team, let those guys on the west come down that ice road. If they get down there, there's basically nowhere they can hide. Let them do that. Or the whole map is like that, but specifically in the ice road. And then Lakeville is another good one to use this. If you're unfamiliar with that one, it's basically a mountain range in the left with a lake in the middle and a city on the right. That mountain range, if they come through that valley, there's the valley in the mountain range there, and it comes up to like a little point in the hill, and then it rolls downhill again. A lot of people, as soon as the other team starts cresting that hill in the valley, they'll start shooting. Don't do that. Let them come into your side a little bit, get away from cover, and then they're hit from 3 or 4 different sides. Instead of only being able to shoot them in the front, you can have 3 or 4 tanks in from the side. And like I said, this is a strategy that you can use by yourself. For example, if you were holding the mountain pass off by yourself, you could do it. Or this is also really good for clans in particular, because you can communicate with them, and you have better communication among the members, or you can coordinate these kind of strategies and that. It's going to be a little harder to pull off in a pub game because you don't have that kind of communication, and a lot of the team members, your teammates, don't really know what they're doing anyway. So, but on this one, it worked out to good effect because the Tiger P was just 2 players, me and the Tiger P, and he listened, didn't shoot. So that's the strategy in a nutshell. Hold your fire, guys. Don't shoot right away. Let them come out from behind cover, and then start shooting, because then they can't get back, and even if they do get back, they're going to take 3 or 4 good shots of damage before if they even get back in time. You know what I mean? So with that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you use this strategy. If you even do, it's just, you don't really think about it until someone points it out to you. But yeah, with that, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.